Hello, welcome to Cavert Wire. My name is Chuck Spittler, and although I may look like a movie star, I'm really just the COO of Cavert Wire. As America's largest bale tie manufacturer, we are often asked for technical assistance on a myriad of baling applications. Two of the things we'd like to go through today with you are the proper bale tie and also how to tie a bale tie. There are two main components of a bale tie, and that is the length, how long it is, and the thickness or the diameter, or as we would say in the business, the gauge. The gauge is determined by the type of material that you are baling, as well as the weight of the bale itself. If you have questions on any of those things, you can contact your Cavert Wire sales representative by going to the Cavert Wire website, which is at cavertwire.com, and selecting the location tab, and under that tab you will find the sales rep that handles your area. The most common mistake our sales reps find when in the field is that the customer wants to cinch the wire down as tightly as they can around that bale. We need to remember that we want to leave about 7 inches of slack between the wire and the bale itself. A nice rule of thumb is to use your thumb and your pinky and make sure you have about that much space between the wire and the bale itself. And again, when ordering your bale tie, you want to make sure you have at least 18 inches of slack between your dimensions of the bale itself and the wire so that you have enough room to tie the bale off and as well as leave about 7 inches of slack for your material.
We're going to come out and show you what a standard vertical baler looks like. Vertical baler, the reason for a vertical baler, why it's called a vertical baler, is that the ram pressure is coming from the top down or from the bottom up. On a horizontal baler, the ram will be coming from the back end and pushing it horizontally instead of vertically. So we will cycle this bale and show you exactly what the cycle looks like here. So as you can see, the ram's coming from the top, coming down, pressing the fibers towards the floor of the bale. And once it's compacted, this light should come on and tell us that we have a full bale. And there we are. We have a full bale and we are ready to tie that off. So now we have our bale is finished and ready to be tied off. And we are going to use our Cavert silver bale tie, top of the line in the industry. And we'll show you how to tie this off. Feeding a bale tie through, you're looking for your tracks. Again, different balers feed in different in different slots. But this baler, you feed the loop in through the bottom and you have it come out the top. Some you feed through the top and come out the bottom. Some you feed the straight in. Some you feed the loop in. And there we have the loop, came out. We're gonna take our straight end, put it through the loop, pull it back around itself, and then we're gonna tie this around itself. Now while we're doing that, we wanna make sure we leave some slack here. I like to use my thumb and my pinky and kind of just spread it out and see, okay, I got good slack there right there. So I'm gonna just wrap this around itself. You do not have to cinch this down tight. We just wanna wrap this so that it will remain around the bale. If you cinch this down as tight as it can go, when you release this ram pressure, you have given no room for the memory of the fibers that we're baling. So we want to make sure we leave a little space, a little gap here, so that when we release the ram, that the fibers can expand and then the wire will catch it and stop it from expanding anymore. And there you are. Now that we've shown you how to tie a bale tie off by hand, we are going to show you how to tie a bale tie off with this tool that we provide as well. This tool is good for companies that have different people tying off bales so that you get a consistent tie of the bale itself, as well as the fact that the coefficient of this knot is much stronger than just tying it by hand. So I'll take you through the steps of that. Again, you take your straight end, bring it through your loop. You're going to bend that straight end back over itself. You have this little clip here that we're going to clip both pieces of wire into. Then you take both ends in here and you feed it into the tying mechanism. Now we're going to turn it 6 times clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've tied it 6 times clockwise, then we get a half a turn back, then we pop it out, and you have a nice knot there. And that strength of that knot is a lot stronger than if you tied it by hand. We have the bale tied off. Now it's time to eject it. So we're going to eject the bale. As you can see, it tightened up. Took our 7 inches of slack out. And we have a bale.
So again, let's remember, safety is our #1 key here. So when tying your bale tie, let's remember to leave that 7 inches of slack so that when the ram pressure is released, the fiber can expand. For further assistance, again, let me reiterate, let's go to our Cavert website, which is cavertwire.com, click on the location tab, and find your sales representative for your area. Thank you very much for coming today. We'll see you soon.